You're with the urban sports scene now, joined by Morgan State head football coach Damon Wilson. What's happening, my friend? How you been?
Hey, I'm here. Excited for another football season. I'm looking forward to camp,
All right, so you came in with big expectations. You say yourself, my goal is to win a national championship. That's the goal every year.
Right.
Is that the same sentiment that you're coming in this season with?
That's not going to change. That's what we're working to do every day. And we understand it's a process to that, but we're going to not cheat the process, and we're going to do our part to make sure we continue to get better every day. But that is the goal, yes, sir.
So a lot has been said since we've been here about the transfer portal. I know you talk about it ad nauseum. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but still, I got to ask, in a positive way, how has that impacted your program? Because you brought in some good players, man. You pretty much stocking up, and expectations are a little higher around your program this season.
Yeah, I think the transfer portal has its place, but I'm going to continue to build our program with high school students. That's not going to change. I think you have a better return on that investment, if that makes sense. That student athlete spend 4 to 5 years on your campus versus a guy that may spend 1 or 2 years on your campus. That student athlete is probably going to give back to that university after 4 years spent on the campus versus in 1 year. So we're going to continue to build from a high school standpoint, but we will have our supply, if you will, of transfer portal guys.
Absolutely. So how's your message getting across? This is year 2 now. Take some time to build a program to the way you want it and the way you want it to look. Based on your history, where are you at right now in that process?
We're stage 2.
Okay.
I think the first stage was for those guys to understand that we care about them. And that's all I wanted to do last year. I wanted to show these guys that we care. We want to make sure we provide the necessary resources for them to be successful. We're on the other side of that now, so we want to continue to give them what they need. So on Saturday, they can give us what we need and what we expect. And the expectation that you mentioned is changing. It's not okay just to be in a game anymore. You want to win that football game. You look at 3 games last year that we lost by a field goal. Last play of the game, we lost one by 7 points. Those are games that we want to win this year. You win those games, you have an opportunity to win championship.
Now, specific to Baltimore, just that area, like you got games coming up against schools like Towson. How big is it to just put your stamp in the city?
And it's very important. We want to be Baltimore's college football team. That's what we want to do. In order to do that, we must be the top team in that area. You got the Ravens, then you want the Bears. That's what it's all about. And you can't shy away from that. There are a number of schools that play football in Baltimore, but we want to be Baltimore's college football program.
I love it, Coach. So in terms of conference, I know again every game you got to approach the same. You want to win it. But in order to continue to get your placement up in conference where you want to finish somewhere around the top, hopefully compete, like you said, for a championship, what do you have to do to get that process rolling this coming season?
We got to continue to get better. We have to beat the teams that's at the top. Your North Carolina Central, your Howards. We lost again in Norfolk. We got to continue to compete with those guys not only in recruiting but also on Saturdays. We got to find a way to win those tough games. We got our butts beat by the champs last year, so that's something that's I got a sour taste in my mouth, if you will. But that showed us where we were as a program, and it's our responsibility to get better.
So we talked briefly before. I'm not gonna say too much, but you going through some stuff yourself physically. How is your recovery? How you leading by example? How's that impacting the team, man?
No, it's not impacting the team at all. I have a great coaching staff. They're doing what they need to do. I have my little knee replacement. I'll be ready to roll for August 1st camp. But my staff has done a great job while I was recovering and rehabbing, and that's what I'm grateful and thankful for. Because when I came back and saw the guys work out over the summer, they haven't missed a beat. So I'm excited about the people I have around me.
Congratulations, Coach. I appreciate your time, and have a great season.
You got it. Thank you.